Thank you so much for joining us in our video tutorial today. First thing you'll want to do is go to amarillo.gov/nhrezoning. This is going to be the best page to stay up to date with the North Heights Rezoning Initiative. It's constantly updated with any documents that you may need to stay up to date and informed on the projects that are going on in the area. So as you scroll through the page, you will see some latest information, video recordings on previous outreach meetings, a little bit of background on the project, and a brief timeline. Again, any documents that we look at today will be available, but we're going to scroll towards the middle of the page right here. We're looking for the interactive map. So what you can do here, you can click and drag, you can zoom in and out, you can find your property. But for our purposes today, we do want to see a larger map. So up here in the top right corner, click on the little square there. That's going to pull up a full screen map for us. So this is the same map that we saw before, only now we have this search button here at the top. You can type in your address to see how your property might be affected, or you can click and drag and still zoom in to see all of the different properties. Maybe you want to find somewhere in particular in the neighborhood. But we'll go ahead and search for an address. Let's use the Cultural Center for our purposes. You can type in your address and hit the enter bar, and it'll zoom you into whatever property is that you're looking for. So there we are. There's our little red dot. You can look at your property, you can look across the street, see what might be proposed over there. Now if your property does look like this and there's not actually any color on top of it, there's no proposed changes there, so you don't have to worry about that. We would love your input on what's going on in the neighborhood, but your property is not going to be affected. So we're going back to our property here with the red dot. Just click on the blue color. You can see over here it pulled up exactly what is proposed in that area. So we're saying that this might be better suited as neighborhood services. So we can look that up on this quick reference guide. It's either listed on the nhrezoning page that we looked at earlier, or you might have received it in person in one of our meetings at the Cultural Center. So we can scroll down and find here neighborhood services and exactly what uses are allowed in that zoning. So again, if you go back to the map, maybe you want to see what's happening across the street, you can click on that property, it'll pull it up, and you can look at multifamily on the quick reference guide to see what might be happening right next door. So now that you know what the proposals are in your area, be sure to go back to that NH rezoning page and see when our upcoming workshops are for your property.